So this morning we're gonna fry some chicken fried steak.
Oh yeah.
I've already got it all breaded and ready to go.
Good morning, everyone. This is Terry, and it's another Wednesday, and you guys know what that means. That means there's a cooking show, and of course the guys are busy on the new electrical and water line going to the new cabin extension that we'll have. And also, as you know, it's going to supply much needed electric. Oh, here comes the truck now. Let's get out of the way. That truck's, these trucks are hauling gravel. And that's what we're backfilling our ditch in. I want to thank you, partners. Without you, we couldn't do these kind of projects. You know, here for a while we've been doing a lot of off-campus projects, helping different ministries and do different things. And I just want to thank you, because now we're actually doing a few improvements around here. So when I look at those trucks, I'm reminded of you guys, how much we appreciate you. We wouldn't do this without you. And yes, God's in it, but if it weren't for the goodness of God, we wouldn't have anything, any of us. But anyway, that's what they're doing. And I appreciate you. Now, of course, you know, it is Wednesday, and we still got to cook food. We still have prayers coming. And what my job is now is stay out of the way and not get ran over. But I got the blood of Jesus. Woo, but I got to use my head, too. You're with me on this trip. There they go. Awesome. I love it. Let's go in and see what's going on in this kitchen. Oh, there she is. That's not CookShack, Nana.
Yeah.
Hi, Terry.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Oh man, I was just telling the partners how much we appreciate them with all the new improvements that we're getting. Yeah, so
Great out here. We're about to get our freezer room hooked up and ready to go with new freezers, so we can have all kinds of food things going.
Yeah, we need more electric. People don't realize we're not in a town. We're like 17 miles from the nearest gas station.
Yeah.
So we've kind of created a little community out here, and if we don't get it out here, it's not here nearby.
That's right.
So what's going on today?
Well, you know, it's Wednesday, so we've got people coming to feed.
Yep.
So this morning we're gonna fry some chicken fried steak.
Oh yeah.
I've already got it all breaded and ready to go. When I go to the meat market, the guy I tell him how many pieces I'm gonna need, and he cuts it the right size for a steak, chicken fried steak, and he tenderizes it for me.
So will he do that like for a mother of a family?
Most places they will, yes. Even Walmart's done that before.
Okay. But you need to go to a meat counter.
You need to go to the counter, right.
Okay.
And Walmart even has some chicken fried steak stuff in their counters already prepped for people.
Okay.
So that's not bad. I'm gonna get my gloves on. So we've got that all breaded up. Right now we've got 2 skillets going, and we're letting them get hot. So when we put it in there, it'll start cooking.
Okay, do I need to wait until one of them gets hot, or should I just keep on videoing?
Just keep on video.
Alrighty.
We've got the video.
You know, we kind of do everything kind of rough. There's nothing professional here as far as on my end. I just grab my cell phone and start videoing.
Right. That's about it. So I fixed all these big cookie sheets full of breaded steak. We'll feed about 100 today.
Okay.
So I have 100 steaks. So what I'm going to do is just bring my pan over here, and put the first one in and see for sure if we got it hot enough or not.
Well, wait a minute. I might eat 2 of those.
Well, then you better hope somebody doesn't show up.
Uh-oh.
And it's getting warm, but it's not quite there yet, so I won't put another one in just
Well, I thought you said on a previous show you put a potato in there.
Well, when I was frying potatoes, I did that.
Oh,
So
okay.
whatever I'm frying, I put one in to see. Sometimes I do just flake a little water in there, and if it bubbles, then you know it's hot.
Okay.
But you want to be careful doing that because you get too much water and you'll get burned.
And you want to get that oil hot, otherwise it'll absorb it, right?
Right, that's correct. See, this one's in better.
See there.
See how
That's what it
it's
needs to
boiling?
do.
Yeah.
Don't put it in until it does that.
Right. And then when you're doing as many steaks as I'm doing, you have to be careful when you take them up because I've breaded these. It took me so long to do 100 that the first ones are starting to get kind of wet. The breading is getting wet, so they stick together better. So I have to be careful when I take it up so I don't tear it.
Okay. And so how many? Now the oil won't last all.
Oh no, we'll add more oil as
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
We'll add oil constantly.
Yeah.
And over here to this one now.
Now you know I don't think we've ever had chicken fried steak on a Wednesday here,
Really?
but that's a good Ozark, Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri,
Midwest.
Arkansas meal.
Yes, sir.
And you can't go wrong if you got some. Maybe you're not from this area, but if you have someone visiting you from this area and you pull this out,
Yeah. It's a good meal. And this is another one of those things you can go ahead and bread it up like I have. I
Uh-huh.
have 3 pans in the ice box to keep them cold so the meat doesn't spoil. But you can bread it up in advance. So when you get to the cooking part, all you got to do is cook.
now was there? You didn't dip it in egg or anything like that?
When I breaded them, I did.
Oh, you did.
In
Okay.
fact, I used an egg and buttermilk
Okay.
and a little bit of plain milk, and I mixed it up, and then I dipped that in it first, and then I dip it in the flour.
Okay. How much milk did you use?
Probably for 4 of these, I would say a cup of milk and a cup of buttermilk,
Okay.
and then an egg. or
And 1
2.
egg. Okay.
I just used 1 because I just wanted to make it spread out, but that's how I do it. You can use anything you want to dip this in.
Okay.
Some people just dip it in water and then in flour. Some people just use eggs and then in flour. I have done it with just plain milk, and sometimes I do it with just buttermilk. I like the buttermilk. I got people out my window. I like the buttermilk because it's a little thicker consistency, and when the breading sticks to it, it kind of stays better.
I got you. So the main thing is just to keep that flour, and that's why you dip it.
That's right, right. And the main thing now, before I turn it, I want that flour to cook.
Okay.
The egg is, as soon as you hit the hot with the egg, it's done.
Nope.
But you want the flour cooked before you flip it over.
Okay. So when you get ready to flip it, that blood will come up to the top or something like
Right.
that. Okay.
That's all coming to the top because it's hot at the bottom. And when I flip it, it'll go into the grease. You won't even know it's there once it hits the grease.
Sure. There she goes.
It's starting to turn golden. You don't want to let it get too brown before you turn it the first time because you're probably going to turn it a couple of times before you're done. And you want to have a little more leeway to get browner,
Okay.
but not look burnt.
And what's the temperature do you have that
Well,
set
right
at?
now I have it up on 400 because I
400.
wanted it to get
Okay.
hot.
Sure.
I will turn it down.
Back it down a little
when it
bit.
gets
Okay.
going. Yeah, probably 300.
Okay. And I noticed you're using peanut oil.
Yes, I do. I like the peanut oil because it doesn't burn as fast.
Okay.
It doesn't get.
You
fast.
can use another oil, but you'll be changing it all the time.
Right, right. That's it. See,
And,
peanut oil is what we use in our deep fryer,
Yeah.
and that's why, because of the it doesn't smoke and it doesn't get brown. I'm doing chicken fried steak today. We're going to have mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh.
Then we're going to have creamed corn, and fried okra.
Oh, yummy.
So we're gonna cook the chicken fried steak in here. I've got the cream corn on in a roaster already. And we're gonna do the okra outside in our deep fryer. Like we did the French fries a couple of weeks ago. We're gonna use the fryer again and we're gonna do okra in it.
Oh.
Now, it's a little early in the season to get fresh okra.
Okay.
Unless you live in a garden. So I had to get frozen. But what we're gonna do, they already had breading on it, but what we're gonna do is put some more flour and cornmeal on it. I like cornmeal on my okra.
Okay, me too.
Because it just gives it that better. It's just this area. Okay?
And guys, if you've never had fried okra, you're in for the treat of your life.
Yes, it is really.
Well, I guess I'll leave you and I'll come back on that. Is there any other things that? Oh boy, doesn't that look good?
Yeah, see, they're browning up good.
Man.
And you can do this two ways. You can get them brown on both sides, take it out and brown more, and then put them all in together and let it steam to get done on the inside. Or you can cook it all the way through and then put another batch in.
I got you.
So there's different ways you can do different things with it. But it's going to be a good day out here for lunch.
Oh, it is. And I wish you guys were here to join us for it. We'd have to throw on a few more steaks. Is that round steak? Round steak. So
they cut it up for us and then they tenderized it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna sign out of here and I'll come back when you fry the okra.
Sounds good.
Hey Elaine, over here looking at these. Boy, they look good.
Yeah, we're gonna turn them and then we're gonna put the lid on it and let it steam a little bit.
Oh.
Get all the inside in.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, we've fried so many now that we're about to get some dark stuff on it. I'm just gonna pull that out. It's not burning. It's just what was in the pan already when you're dripping.
So you fry it to get a good golden brown, and then now you're going to cook the inside when you do that.
Correct. It's going to steam on the inside.
Okay.
So while we're waiting on that to steam, let's go out here and check on our fried.
All right. Here we go. Did you put in that extra round steak for me?
I did.
Oh.
Okay. This is what we've got fried up.
Just kidding. Whoa, that looks good.
And these are our pans that are fried. You just drop in enough to cover the bottom and then just let it cook until it gets golden brown, and then we'll dump it in the pan like this. Then in a minute I'll put all of that in a steam heater oven to keep it warm until we're ready to eat it. We've got mashed potatoes are in the house already done. We've got gravy getting hot right here.
Okay.
It's actually in that pan.
You guys remember this part of our kitchen? It's the outside part. So if you see a pan flying around, think nothing of it. It's normal.
I think I have everything weighted down today. But over here we have our cream corn. We're cooking it in a roasting pan. It's
Awesome.
looking good.
That is looking good. Boy, now I'm telling you, if you want, like I said, we're repeating ourselves, but if you wanted a Southern, Midwestern dinner, this is it.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oh.
So I got a couple of pans over here.
Well, I guess we might as well get them on video. Do you just live here and cook? Is that about it?
Well, it might be easier if I lived here. But I don't. I had somebody off of one of our videos ask me if I slept upstairs in the CookShack. I don't, but there is a bed up there if I ever needed to.
There is. I was thinking Andrew could stay up here if he ever needed it. But
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We got layers and layers of chocolate chip cookies.
And I can tell by the size of those were homemade.
Right, they were. And I made them a little smaller so you can get 2 or 3 nibbles.
Oh,
Then
okay.
those that don't really want sugar could get one and not too long.
Well, we're eating so healthy, I don't know why they wouldn't want them to. This is not what the world would call a healthy meal, but
It sure is good.
it sure is good. And you know Mama Jenkins, she said this won't hurt you.
No, because we're using natural things.
Yeah.
We're not using man-made.
So-
I don't use margarine. It's
No.
all natural butter. So any of those things that might have hurt you, we're not really using. I would say probably the only thing that I have cooked with lately that is really not healthy for you would be white sugar.
Okay.
But we as a society are hooked on that. So
Yeah,
I
I picked a
keep
bad day to quit sugar, so
yeah,
can you?
I do have some substitutes, and sometimes I do cook with them.
Okay.
But
Okay.
most of the time, right now anyway, I'm using the real thing.
Well, if I'm quitting sugar, I'm sure not going to let anyone know when there's chocolate chip cookies on it.
There you go.
Well, I'm going to get more video when they're serving the food
Okay.
and get see how people like it.
Okay. That's
All right.
a good idea.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hey, Elaine, it's me.
So
What do people think about what you made here?
far, it's been a win-win.
What do you think about it, sir?
Right. A little bit. Thank you, dear.
What's the more?
You know what?
He says he likes it.
Right there? Okay. Right in there.
Hey, there's my mom.
Enjoy. Okay, would you like some oatmeal? I love oat
Well, guys, we wish you were here to try this food out.
Corn?
But from what I understand, everybody's really going to enjoy it.
There you